Hello everybody, I'm Nire, welcome to my channel, and today we're going to be talking about all the books I'm hoping to read in the month of August. To form my August TBR, I'm going to use the books that I have yet to read from my summer TBR because I really do want to complete those books before the end of summer. There are some books that are part of my summer TBR that I could generally read any time of the year. However, there are some that I really do want to read during this season, so I am really hoping that I can get to them, and so I'm going to put them on my August TBR to make sure that I can get them read before summer ends. So let's get started talking about the books that I'm really hoping I get to read this month. Alright, so the first book on my August TBR and the book that I really want to get read before the end of summer is Happy Place by Emily Henry. I've heard amazing things about this book. I believe that this book is about a couple who recently broke up, but because they're going on this summer vacation trip with their friends, they are pretending they're still together so they don't ruin the vacation and it's not awkward for everybody. That is basically all that I know about this book. I just feel like it's just a perfect summer read, like something that you would take to the pool or to the beach. Even though I'm really excited for it and I feel like I might really enjoy it, I'm still a little bit skeptical if I will, because Emily Henry and I do have a little bit of a complicated relationship going on. I do love some of her books, like for example The People We Meet on Vacation. However, I really didn't like Bitch Read and Book Lovers, so I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to love this or not. However, everything that I've heard about it sounds amazing, so I'm going to read it and I'm hoping that I really enjoy it. The second book that I'm hoping to read this month is The Prison Healer by Lynette Noni. So this is the first book in a young adult fantasy that follows, I believe, a 17-year-old that is currently in prison and she's working there as a healer. I believe that that is the main premise of it. I really do not know much about that book. I believe that this is a completed trilogy, but I might be wrong about that. But I've heard amazing things about it every time that I post anything over on my TikTok about being something that I'm really excited to pick up soon. Everybody's just telling me you have to read it, like it's just amazing. So I'm really excited for it. I'm hoping that I just end up loving it. However, the last young adult fantasy that I read, I did not love as much as I thought I was going to. So, you know, we will see if I end up enjoying it. I'm hoping that I do because, again, I've heard amazing things about it. Up next on the August TBR is All the Sinners Bleed by S.A. Cosby. I've been wanting to read a book by this author for such a long time. I finally got my hands on this book and I am so excited to pick it up. This is about a small town sheriff who is trying to stop a serial killer. All of the things that I've heard about this have been just amazing. All of the reviews that I've seen about this book have been 5 stars. Hopefully this is going to be one of many books that I'm going to read by this author. I did get the audiobook on Libby's, so I will be able to do immersive reading while I listen to the audiobook while also reading the ebook, which is one of my favorite ways to read a book, and I am super excited for it and I hope that I really enjoy it. Alright, so the next book that I'm hoping to read in August is Deep End by Ali Hazelwood. Now, I want to read this book for multiple reasons. One, I have not read an Ali Hazelwood in such a long time. I have not been keeping up with her latest releases. I just feel like she's been releasing books faster than I can read them. And also, this book just looks like you need to read it during summer. Look at the spread edges, like they just look so summery. This is a contemporary college romance that follows a diver and a swimmer. And that's pretty much all that I know about it. I've seen mixed reviews about this book. I've seen people that absolutely love it, and I've also seen people that really do not like this book, even if they have enjoyed books by Ali Hazelwood before. So I really don't know how I'm going to feel about this. I usually do really like her books. Like I usually give them either a 4 or 5 star. I believe that the only thing that I really have not liked from this author was her Christmas novella that she published, I believe, last year, which I really did not like. So I'm hoping that I also will really enjoy this. Okay, so the next book on my August TBR is Before I Let Go by Kennedy Ryan. This is yet another book that I'm super excited to pick up that I've owned for forever. I believe that this is a second chance romance. I usually don't like the second chance trope, but just like the other books that I've been talking about, I've also heard amazing things about this book, and I believe I've never read a Kennedy Ryan book before, and I'm really curious and excited to see if I enjoy this author's work. Then I also want to read The Troop by Nick Carter. This is a horror book that follows campers. They're staying the weekend at this remote island, and then they find this stranger just lurking around, and after that, like, unexpected things start to happen. I feel like this book will be perfect to read during summer because 1, it takes place in a remote island, and 2, the camping setting just screams summer for me. I've heard that it's very heavy on the body horror. I'm usually not easily disgusted by horror books. I know that Gabby from Gabby Reads really enjoys this book. I actually found out about this book through one of her videos. Then I really would like to read Part of Your World by Abby Jimenez. It is a crime that I have still yet to read an Abby Jimenez book. I've heard amazing things about her writing and her books and her characters. I really want to see what the hype is about. I am so excited to pick this up. I own basically all the books in this interconnected standalone series except for the most recent one, Say You Remember Me, but other than that, I believe I own all the other ones, so I'm really excited to be finally reading this book. And then last but not least, in August, I also want to read The Reformatory by Tananarive Du. So this is a thriller that follows a 12-year boy that is sent to this reformatory that is known for mistreating kids. And that is basically all that I know about this book. So I put it on my summer TBR because I want to pick it up as soon as possible. And I'm really hoping that I can get it read in August. All right, so those are all the books that I'm hoping to read in the month of August. Hopefully I can read them all and I can complete my summer TBR. Let me know in the comments, what book are you most excited to read this month? Please don't forget to subscribe if you have not done so already. I upload videos every single Friday, and I'll see you in my next video.